Namaskar, this is Nirja, and you are listening to Travel World Online. News highlights of the day. New adventure tourism site opened in Wayanad. Early snow in Kashmir transforms Gulmarg into a winter wonderland, boosts tourism. UP slashes rates to make ecotourism pocket-friendly. Tourism dept, NTA hold capacity building in Zunheboto. Air India deploys generative AI virtual agent. Karnataka government explores cruise tourism. Priyadarshini Tea Estate, the second largest tribal settlement in Asia, in association with N Uru Charitable Society, launched Priyadarshini Hikes, an adventure tourism project, at Kunhom near Manantwadi in Wayanad last week. The project under the Wayanad District Administration has been set up on 100 acres of tea estate near the Kumkichila Museum near Kunhom. The project was aimed at making available the benefits of tourism industry at the grassroots level, said Wayanad Sub-Collector R. Sri Lakshmi. Adventure tourism activities such as trekking, cycling, and hiking had been set up, while a zip line, children's park, cafeteria, and a garden would be set up soon, she added. A hut has been readied on the hilltop to watch the scenic beauty of the tea estate. We have submitted a proposal to the Tribal Development Department to expand the project to tap the tourism potential of the site, said Sri Lakshmi. District Collector Renu Raj inaugurated the project on Friday by plucking tea leaves along with the workers of the plantation. In a surprising turn of weather events, early snowfall in Gulmarg and surrounding areas has become a magnet for tourists seeking a magical winter experience. What was anticipated as a viewing of crimson chinar leaves in autumn turned into an unexpected delight as visitors were greeted with pristine white landscape in Gulmarg, courtesy of early snowfall in the region. Tourists, initially drawing to witness the fall scenery, found themselves amidst a winter wonderland, engaging in snow activities and capturing moments against the backdrop of snow-clad mountains. The unanticipated snowfall not only delighted tourists, but stirred optimism among local residents and those who depend on tourism for their livelihood. As winter approaches, there is a palpable buzz in the tourism sector, with expectations of increased business fueled by positive vibes generated by the early snowfall. The festival holidays provide a promising window for tourist arrivals, and industry insiders are optimistic about a prosperous winter season, said a news report published in the CNBC TV 18. Given the glowing reviews about Kashmir's hospitality, breathtaking landscapes, and the allure of witnessing snowfall, tourists are flocking to Gulmarg and nearby areas. Local tourism authorities report a notable rise in footfall, indicating a successful year from January to October, with over 1.3 million visitors, including domestic and foreign tourists. As the region gears up for upcoming events and cultural programs, locals are confident in the continuation of this positive trend, solidifying Kashmir's position as a must-visit destination for those seeking a blend of natural beauty and winter charm. To promote ecotourism, the Forest Department has revised fee for access to different facilities in tiger reserves and wildlife sanctuaries of the state this year. The ecotourism season in UP is from 15th November to 15th June. A tree hut at Chuka, Pilibhit, can now be booked for 8,000 rupees for one person, 9,000 rupees for two persons, and 10,000 rupees for two persons, and a child of 12 years to 18 years. In Dudhwa Tiger Reserve, a room for one can be booked for 5,000 rupees and at 5,500 rupees for two. Two visitors with child, 12 years to 18 years, will be charged 6,500 rupees per night. As per a news report published in the Times of India, no amount will be charged for children up to 5 years of age, but 500 rupees will be charged extra for 5 to 12 years old children. No charges for booking a stay in Dudhwa and Pilibhit Tiger Reserves. All details are available on Ecotourism website, apecotourism.in. In Dudhwa Tiger Reserve, entry fee to rhino area for one person will now be 200 rupees instead of 700 rupees. The charges for a safari vehicle will be 200 rupees per person instead of the previous 600 rupees per person. In Pilibhit Tiger Reserve, 100 rupees will be charged per visitor for a safari vehicle. The fee for an elephant ride inside and outside the rhino area will be 500 rupees for maximum 2 hours. The reserve was earlier charging 4,000 rupees for an elephant ride inside the rhino area and 2,000 rupees for an elephant ride outside it. The rate for jungle safari and boat safari has been revised too. There are 10 Tharu huts available at Dudhwa Tiger Reserve and Kishanpur Wildlife Sanctuary, and 4 Tharu huts and 1 tree hut at Pilibhit Tiger Reserve. Katarniaghat Wildlife Sanctuary has Tharu huts too. A one-day capacity building on tour guiding and homestays was organized by the State Department of Tourism, in collaboration with the Nagaland Tourism Association, NTA, on 11th November at Step by Step School Auditorium, Zunheboto. The inaugural session was invoked by Hoketo Yeptho, Evangelist, Sbak, Ezuto while Vimito Vakha, President NTA chaired it, a press release stated. This was followed by self-introduction and delivery of keynote address by Zunheboto, Sister Tourist Officer, Zunheboto. Ivan Jimomi, Team Leader of Tiju Valley Biodiversity Conservation and Network, Zunheboto, shared on the interesting experiences of conservation of nature, locally available species and community farming. As per a news report published in the Morung Express, Kejropo, President Nagaland Association of Tour Operators, NATO, gave the closing remark for the inaugural session, after which Kejropo, President NATO, talked on tourism potentials in Nagaland and also on tour guiding as a profession, highlighting all the prospects and potentials in different districts of the state. The second session was delivered by Vimito Vakha, President NTA, on the topic Homestays as a Business. A brainstorming session with participants was followed by distribution of certificates of training. Air India has become the world's first airline to have successfully deployed a generative AI virtual agent, called Maharaja, powered by Azure OpenAI service. It has successfully answered over 500,000 customer queries since its pilot launch in March 2023, and it today manages over 6,000 queries a day in 4 languages. Air India's Maharaja AI agent manages an extensive spectrum of customer queries across 1,300 areas related to flight status, baggage allowances, packing restrictions, check-in, frequent flyer awards, airport launch access, flight changes, refunds and more. To meet the needs of guests around the world, Maharaja speaks 4 languages: Hindi, English, French, and German. Of the 6,000 plus questions received each day, over 80% are successfully answered in seconds. About 15% of customer queries today require additional assistance, and Maharaja recognizes this automatically and orchestrates a seamless handoff to Air India's contact center agents. Dr. Satya Ramaswamy, Chief Digital and Technology Officer, Air India, said, "We are dedicated to providing the best possible service and experience to our valued guests across channels. We also want to be very responsive to their changing preferences." After the emergence of large language model-driven generative AI capabilities, we are increasingly seeing a definitive shift in guest preferences to use chat interactions to get the information and support they need quickly and directly as compared to browsing several web pages. We have used several patent-pending innovations in our AI agent Maharaja with a combination of traditional machine learning techniques and the latest in generative AI to provide a pleasing and effective experience for our customers. Many more innovations are in the pipeline and will be made live in the months to come. We are pleased to see Air India's successful deployment of their AI-powered agent, Maharaja, and the use of Microsoft Azure OpenAI service to provide a personalized and relevant customer experience. We believe that this is the beginning of a new era of customer service, and we look forward to seeing more organizations use the power of generative AI and our AI-optimized Azure cloud to provide a seamless and efficient customer experience, said Marco Casalena, Vice President, AI Platform, Microsoft. Leveraging the generative AI technology to the full extent, Air India uses ChatGPT to analyze even some complex questions it may not be able to immediately answer to improve customer experience in later interactions. This has allowed Air India's newest customer service channel to progressively learn and improve, becoming more attuned to natural language. Air India has employed a strategy that involves blending of multiple traditional machine learning techniques alongside generative AI to provide a compelling consumer-grade experience. Air India has also established safeguards to prevent biased or harmful language from infiltrating its conversational AI system. Unlike rule-based or keyword-based chatbots, generative AI solutions understand the intent and context of a user's query and generate a natural and coherent reply. This enhances user experience and satisfaction while reducing the need for human intervention. It also helps to automate repetitive and mundane tasks such as booking, cancellation, confirmation, etc., and free up bandwidth for human agents to focus on more complex and value-adding interactions. In the coming months, Air India plans to launch a host of sophisticated features driven by patent-pending technologies. This includes a novel user experience that changes the way customers interact with AI agents with a combination of textual and graphical interactions that can potentially further speed up customer interactions. Some of these innovations have been incubated for more than 2 years. Air India also plans to enhance the current AI agent with data-driven depersonalization capabilities that will elevate the technology to that of a reliable personal assistant for all air travel needs. The capabilities of the AI agent will include travel inspiration and effortless booking experiences. Support for more Indian languages is also in the works. Karnataka Fisheries and Ports Minister Mankal Vaidya last week said that the state government has started the process of encouraging cruise tourism, with Karwar and Mangaluru being the first two ports where this will be considered. The process is still in its initial phase, with cost efficiency and tourism potential being assessed, he said. The minister said his department is in talks with potential investors and is exploring the possibilities of launching cruise tourism in the state. As of now, we are estimating that for 10 people to board a cruise we need 1 crore rupees as infrastructure cost to construct at the port. Now, we need to assess the actual requirements and how big an infrastructure will be required for the purpose, he said. That's all in Bulletin. For the latest updates, keep listening to Travel World Online Radio with you always. Kabhi bhi, kahi bhi.